Hola amigos, hoy vamos a ver la segunda parte de nuestra clase sobre profesiones y oficios. Así que hoy aprenderemos palabras nuevas relacionadas a profesiones, oficios y empleos. ¿Ok? Empleo is job. So today's lesson will be our last lesson. I will give you the last list of professions and jobs, right? I told you in the previous class that in Spanish there is a technical difference between oficio and profesión. Profesiones, technically, are those that are studied in a university, and oficios are those that are studied in a technical school or institution or any kind of institution where you study and you prepare yourself. You get kind of a certificate or a diploma, but it's not at the same level as university, right? Usually university degrees or profesiones are a lawyer, accountant, architect, engineer, doctor, okay? Those are usually profesiones in Spanish. And oficios would be carpenter, electrician, okay? Plumber, the mason. Those would be oficios. And then you have others, what we call empleos, things where you don't actually need to study, okay, like cleaner, okay, that would be empleo, but not necessarily oficio or profesiones, technically, okay, although many times rhetorically they are given the name of profession or oficio. Bien, ahora que ya sabemos la diferencia técnica entre oficio y profesión o empleo, vamos a comenzar a leer nuestras palabras nuevas referidas a oficios, profesiones y empleos, o jobs. La primera que tenemos es escribano. Escribano for notary. El escribano es el experto que conoce las leyes y las formas correctas y legales para cualquier documento público. So the notary is the expert that knows the right and legal form for all kind of documents or legal documents, okay? Contador or accountant. El contador es el experto que sabe llevar y manejar las cuentas de una empresa. The accountant or contador is the expert that knows how to handle the numbers or accounts of a company, right? Tenemos granjero. Granjero es el que cuida una granja o el que tiene una granja. Granjero or farmer is he who has or owns or works in a farm, okay? Granjero. En una granja tenemos vegetales. In a farm we have some vegetables that are planted. Y tenemos también animales de granja. We also have farm animals such as cerdo, pig, vaca, cow, cabra, goat, gallinas, hens, okay? Tenemos marinero for sailor. El marinero es el personal que trabaja en un barco. So marinero or sailor is the personnel that works on board a ship. Azafata, con Z. Azafata is flight attendant. Azafata o azafato para hombres son las personas que trabajan en el área de servicio en un avión. So this is the personnel that works in the service area on board a plane, okay? Azafata for flight attendant. Pintor is a painter. Pintor. Tenemos dos clases de pintores. El pintor el que pinta una casa, el que pinta una pared, y el pintor artista que pinta un cuadro. So we have two types of painters. The painter that paints a house, that paints a ceiling or a wall, and we have the artist that paints paintings, right? Pintor. Tenemos el soldado. Soldado es la persona que trabaja, que está en realidad trabajando para un ejército, bajo el mando de un superior. So soldado or soldier is that person that works for an army, right? Reporting to somebody hierarchically superior. Soldado. We have sacerdote. Sacerdote is priest. No matter in what religion, sacerdote means priest. El sacerdote también se le llama padre, he's also called father. El sacerdote es la persona especializada o estudiada en cánones de ciertas religiones, ¿verdad? Para ayudar a guiar a otras personas. Tenemos jardinero. Jardinero es el que cuida y mantiene el jardín. Jardinero or gardener is he or she that looks after the maintenance of a garden. Okay? Jardinero. Diplomático. Diplomático or diplomat. Diplomático es la persona, generalmente un técnico especializado, generally he's a professional, que se encarga de representar a su país frente a otros países y a negociar. Tenemos cajero. Cajero es cashier. Cajero es la persona, cajero o cajera para femenino, es la persona que trabaja en la caja de una empresa o de un comercio, ¿verdad? Para cobrar por las cosas vendidas. Así que cajero es el que maneja la plata o el dinero en una empresa o en un comercio. The cashier is the person that works behind the cash machine, okay? And you usually pay to the cashier, so the cashier handles the money in a business or a shop. Tenemos recepcionista, for receptionist, es la persona que atiende el teléfono en una empresa, ¿sí? Generalmente es la persona que está a la entrada de la empresa. It's the person that is at the entrance of a company or a firm, right? Es la primera cara que vemos. It's the first face we see. Y generalmente también atiende el teléfono. Usually also answers the calls, okay? Eso es recepcionista, receptionist. Viene de recepción o reception. Tenemos telefonista, the phone operator. Telefonista no necesariamente es alguien a quien le vemos la cara. Not necessarily we see the face of the phone operator. Pero el telefonista está atendiendo llamadas y respondiendo llamadas. The phone operator is usually answering and answering the phone calls, okay? Telefonista or phone operator. Deportista. Deportista is the athlete, okay? Deportista es la persona que profesionalmente se dedica al deporte. Is the person that lives professionally on some sport. Okay? Se dedica profesionalmente. Atleta is also athlete. In Spanish we can use these two words, atleta and deportista. Sometimes deportista is used a bit more also in an informal way, okay? So deportista can not necessarily be somebody that lives professionally on the sport. Deportista can also be somebody that is very sporty, okay? Somebody that has the habit of doing sports, right? While atleta usually is used only in the sense of somebody that lives of the sport, right? Empleada doméstica, two words. Employed domestically. This means maid. The Spanish word for maid is empleada doméstica. There is an archaic word for maid that is sirvienta. Okay, sirvienta is today anachronic and is felt as despective, right? Because it's too anachronic. So today the word for maid is empleada doméstica. Okay, it's like yeah, like same as in English, the word for flight attendant has changed with the years, right? And some words are anachronic and a bit rude. Same thing with sirvienta for maid. So today we use empleada doméstica, right? Or the short form simply empleada, that means employed. When we talk about our empleada, we understand it is the maid. Barrendero es la persona que barre las calles. Barrendero is the person that sweeps the street. Okay, so it is the street sweeper. Barrendero comes from the verb barrer, that means to sweep. To sweep. Y tenemos limpiadora or limpiador, in case it is a man. Limpiador or limpiadora is a cleaner. Es la persona que limpia. Puede ser limpiar el piso, puede ser lavar los pisos. ¿Sí? Peluquero is the hairdresser or hairstylist. Peluquero. Or the feminine, peluquera. Es la persona que nos corta el pelo. Pelo or cabello. Two words for referring to the hair. Pelo, from peluquero, or cabello also, right? Zapatero is the cobbler. Zapatero es la persona que nos arregla los zapatos. Cuando nuestro zapato se rompe, lo llevamos al zapatero. Cuando se nos gasta la suela del zapato y queremos cambiarla, la llevamos al zapatero. So the cobbler, when our shoes break, we take them to the cobbler. When the soles break or wear out, and supposing we want to change the sole, we take that to the cobbler. That was actually in older times, I guess. So zapatero is cobbler. Fotógrafo is the photographer. El fotógrafo es el profesional que sabe sacar buenas fotos y que lo contratamos para los cumpleaños, los casamientos y que también trabajan para revistas y periódicos. Tenemos el masajista, the masseur. El masajista es la persona que sabe hacer un buen masaje para curar ciertos dolores del cuerpo. So the masseur is the person that knows how to do a good massage so as to cure or alleviate some pains in our body, right? Puede ser masajista de espalda, masajista de cuello, can be masseur of the back, of the neck, etc. Tenemos maestro y profesor e instructor. Three words that are similar. Maestro, profesor, instructor. These three nouns are almost synonyms, but not exactly. Maestro or maestra usually refers to a teacher for kindergarten or for kids or for primary school, okay? Right? And also somebody very, very, very high academically can also be maestro. But usually for a teacher of high school or a university, we call profesor. Profesor, okay? Or can be a teacher of gym, right? As a teacher of something physical, that is also profesor. And what's the difference with instructor? Instructor is somebody that teaches whatever, but does not have the degree of teacher, right? He's not certified as a professional teacher. That person is instructor, okay? For example, can be karate teacher, okay? Karate teacher. There is no he hasn't gone to the university to get a degree that says that he's certified to teach karate, right? So he's called instructor, right? Or somebody that teaches something without having the official certification, okay? That is also instructor. Entonces tenemos tres palabras muy parecidas, pero que son un poco diferentes, que son maestro, profesor e instructor. Tenemos veterinario, for the vet. Veterinario es el médico que trata a los animales, ¿sí? Si nosotros estamos enfermos, vamos al médico. Si nuestro perro o nuestro gato está enfermo, va al veterinario. If our dog or our cat is sick or ill, we take him or it to the vet. If we are sick or ill, however, we go to the doctor, okay? To the doctor, el médico. Ingeniero, for engineer. Engineer is ingeniero. We have químico, for chemist. The chemist in Spanish is químico. Es la persona que conoce cómo reaccionan y las propiedades de los diferentes elementos. The chemist is the expert that knows the properties of each and every element. Y tenemos el oculista. Oculista is ophthalmologist. Actually, in English we have two words, oculist, that is archaic, and ophthalmologist, that is more used nowadays. In Spanish we have both words are used today, oculista and oftalmólogo, right? Oftalmólogo and oculista. Both are used today. Bien, ya hemos terminado de leer toda nuestra lista. Vamos a leerlo una vez más para recordar la pronunciación. Escribano, contador, granjero, marinero, azafata, pintor, soldado, sacerdote, jardinero, diplomático, cajero, recepcionista, telefonista, deportista, atleta, empleada doméstica, barrendero, limpiadora, peluquero, zapatero, fotógrafo, masajista, maestro, profesor, instructor, veterinario, ingeniero, químico y el último, the last one, oculista or oftalmólogo. ¿Ok? Terminamos de ver y de aprender las profesiones y oficios y empleos en español. Si tienen dudas me pueden escribir y si no, nos vemos en la clase que viene. Gracias.